Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jerry Butler once again, and I have the wonderful Bob Oliver here in front of me, and he's also attending the Galactic convention. You know, I had Bob on earlier, but he was just such a phenomenal guest that I just had to get him back again. And you know, really, Bob, I'd like for you just to come closer to the thing and just smile for me a second. Just give me that look that, you know, because viewers, I want everyone, you know, right now, right about now, I'd like to do a Jerry Butler trivia. Okay, just with that.
Who does Jerry Butler look like? David Letterman.
There you go. So now, Bob, tell me, why are you here? What interests you the most about this? And with the time that you spent here so far, what have you found to be the most phenomenal and standout highlight points here this weekend?
I think the direction that this conference is taking us through a new step in looking at who we are, as opposed to necessarily the UFO phenomenon that we can't seem to get past. And we are part of the UFO phenomenon. And I think that's something that we are about to come to terms with.
Well, you know, as I pan out and we speak of the UFO phenomenon, I can't help but get a clip in here of one of our galactic brothers that's right here beside you. I just had to pull that in. Now, you had the luxury of being able to contact someone that possibly has some type of government glasses that will allow us to be able to see more than what the naked eye would bring forth. Could you expound on that somewhat and give us an idea of what they are, what the type of glasses are called, and just tell me a little bit about it. What is that?
Well, we're talking about night vision equipment, and the military developed it. I've learned just recently that night vision equipment goes back even into the German era of World War II. But basically, sophisticated night vision equipment today in the price range of about $3,500 to $4,000. The model that we're working with is called an MPVS-7.
Say that again, please.
PVS-7.
Say that phonetic, like N like in Nancy. Did you said B like in Bravo?
No.
NP like in Paul.
PVS.
Wait a minute. NP.
I think it's P like in Paul.
Uh-huh.
VS.
V is in Victor.
V is in Victor.
S.
Sam.
Uh-huh. The number 7.
And the number 7.
Okay.
And I could be wrong on it.
Okay. And what are these? They are what type of glasses? I know they're night vision glasses.
These are a third generation night vision.
When you say third generation, what does that mean?
Well, night vision has been established in the marketplace since the Vietnam era. So 1962 would have been first generation, second generation came out prior to 1995, and then third generation is what's current from 1995 on. And they may have generation 4, 5, 6, I don't know. They definitely have generation 4.
So would you say that 4, even if you didn't get 3, you got 4, that would be, it would serve the same purpose?
Same purpose, perhaps better, not necessarily.
But definitely would do the job.
Yes.
Okay. So nothing pre-95. Nothing
pre-95.
Okay. Now,
you want generation 3, not generation 2.
It's called generation 3. Now you've had these you've had the luxury of having some of these glasses in your possession to be able to look through them yourself.
Yes.
And what was your experience? What did you see?
With night vision goggles, right after dark is the best time to view. For the first
right after dusk?
Right after sunset, for the first hour and a half to 2 hours, you will see anywhere on the planet a variety of different types of UFO, some low enough that you can see them as craft, And you're going to see them in numbers oftentimes in the area of 20 to 50 or more per hour. The minimum that I've ever experienced in an hour's time after dark is probably 10 to 15.
Now, when was the last time you actually viewed?
About a month ago.
And where were you? In California?
We were in Monterey at the Monterey Beach Hotel, and Ed Grimsley, who is the gentleman who has kind of pioneered this recently. Ed is a member of the Eisenhower family, Mamie Eisenhower, who was a Grimsley. And Ed learned that there were spacecraft visiting the planet back in the 60s.
But this was kind of kept under wraps?
Yes. They were not allowed to talk about it until after the Eisenhower.
Wow. So why do you feel the government is so reluctant? Or do you feel it is the government that is indeed reluctant to speak about things of this nature? And if so, any particular reason why, what their motivation would be?
Well, I think we can be conclusive in that if the government designed the equipment called night vision goggles, then the government definitely knows that there's UFO spacecraft out there.
Right, that goes without saying. And why do you think they would like to keep it under wrap?
I think our social structure and the control that we are under by the current powers that be would be the best reason. But that's not necessarily the reason. I also consider that we're here on this planet as spiritual beings having an earthly experience. And perhaps in order to do that, there has to be, in some way, shape, or form, a certain amount of deceit in order to keep our ability to have the kind of experience that we've had over the last 100 years.
Now, do you have any other paranormal experiences that you'd like to share with the viewers and the listeners that would be of some help? So if anyone who is also experiencing this, they won't feel as though they are what some people call wacko or crazy, or it's only me and it never happens to anyone else and I don't want to tell anyone about it, but now I get a chance to see someone. And by the way, before you do that, do you have any contact information on how someone can actually reach you if they have any questions, or if they need not so much a shoulder to cry on, but a lending ear to speak to?
Oh, sure. Thanks, Jerry. I'll give you my phone number and my email. My phone number, I'm in Monterey, California, so it's area code 831-383-2676.
Email
boboliver9@gmail.com.
Now, again, are there any experiences, or what would you have to say, what would you like to say to anyone who has experienced some of the things that you have, and maybe they don't want to come forth, but you would like to be the catalyst that would cause them to come forth?
Now is the time to come forth.
And don't feel as though you are indeed alone.
You're not alone.
And this convention confirms that.
Well, there's over 300 people here, and this is one of the best, if not the best convention I've been at, for a reason that I stated at the beginning. We're ready to move into a whole shift, a new shift, and start looking at this from the standpoint that we are a part of it. It's not separate from our lives. It is a part of our lives.
Okay. Well, Bob, I want to thank you so much. I have you on tape before, but as you know, Jerry Butler's not a smart man. I had the camera sitting sideways, and I will still put that on YouTube as well. But thank you for taking the time out to come back again. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note of all the contact information. Please contact Bob. Please find out how you can indeed acquire some of these glasses yourself so that you will stop being a naysayer and indeed a supporter, so that you too can join in with this movement, with this new shift change that is beginning to take place. I'd like to thank you once again, Bob, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Thank you, Jerry.
My pleasure.